do I get a lot out of your sense of humor and just the way, just how kind and open you are, but also just the way you get into things is, for someone like me, it's great to be around because it's shown me a brand new way to be able to live. So I can't possibly say enough good things about you except that I love you.
Terry, you have made a huge impact in my life. I'm so grateful that God has brought you into my life. As much as you have poured out, I still feel like you are this pool of wisdom that we've yet only had sips of.
The big overarching takeaway for me that I appreciate is you're the real deal, right? You're the genuine article, and you live what you talk about. You don't just say you can do this, you can do that. You actually run and operate and live in that lifestyle business, not just talk about it as a theory.
I'll speak for me for a moment. In my life, oftentimes, I go in and I push that button, and I push it gingerly in the hopes that I can get one of the rings to go up and hit the hook. And whenever it's your turn
What's
to
up,
talk,
everyone? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is Friday, June 18th. It is 11:13 Eastern Standard Time. Do you know where your children are? So anyway, I did a live stream last night, and it was sort of odd. Only a few people showed up, and I was like, well, everybody was asking me to do one, and I did one. No one showed up. Well, I sent the text out, and I found out this morning through a report with our text supplier that it didn't go out. And so there was a technical issue on their end. They was having some server issues. And so for those who didn't get the alert, I apologize. We've had several tickets come in from members. We've also had some emails come in and said, hey, I thought you was going to do something on Thursday. And so I did. It's actually in the can already. You can go back and watch last night's live stream. I took one question that came through email, and I've got another question in email as well. Go ahead but hey, Michael Stevens, yeah, it's good to see you, brother. That question was on how to find business owners, people that own businesses that are looking to resell their business, and maybe they're not trying to put it out in public yet because they don't want to scare their employees or anything like that. But I had a question come in from a bit. What is going on, Miss Spelling Bee? So they was wanting to know, how can I find business owners, people that own businesses that are considering thinking about selling Staley Classic Cars? What is going on? How are you? And so I answered that. I put it on last night. So if you've got a client or anybody's asking you, hey, I'm a business broker and I'm wanting to find business owners that are wanting to resell, then I've got it up there. And it's already from last night. So just check that out. If you guys got questions, put them in the chat. I'll be more than happy to field any questions you've got. That's what these live Q&As are all about. A lot of times on our Monday night live stream, we're moving at a clip. We've already got some preloaded questions from email and other stuff. And so sometimes we can't get to those. And so I just want to make sure that I'm answering those questions. One big question we came in was off of this past Monday night's live stream, which was Gary Green and Miss Valerie Williams. Both did an incredible job. So big shout out to them. If you're not checking them out, their shows are just like Miss Spelling Bees and Bobby's and Chris. They're all over on tw3radio.com. The hours of when their shows are played are there. Check them out. They're great people with great content, and they're there to serve and help and help you take your money business and life to all new levels. But one of the questions that was provoked, or compelled, I should say, from Monday night, it's like, yeah, I get the fact that a calendar is important to have full, and Gary did a great job of nailing down, hey, your calendar is going to drive your sales. If you're not talking to a lot of people, if you're not having a lot of engagements, then you're going to not be able to have the opportunity you want that you need and deserve for greatest success. So how do we fill that calendar? So how do you get it filled? And it just breaks it down to lead generation. So I'm going to fill the question tonight from a realtor that said, hey, I need more leads in my real estate business. And they are they're not commercial, but they're residential, and so they sell, residential homes and stuff like that. Hey, Thomas, how are you? No, you can be on this, absolutely, and yes, if you're a member, you can be here. This is open, a live Q&A. So if you have any questions at all whatsoever, feel free to put them in. So that's sort of what I do, and so the question on table is, I'm a realtor. The real estate market is incredible right now. It is like slap taking off, but I'm new to the business, and so I need to get my message out there and get in front of people as quickly as possible. Now, of course, you can do the traditional route, which is, just buy leads. And when you're starting out in business, especially in the real estate business, a lot of times that's something you might have to do. But here's what I would tell you to do while you're getting started. You need to start coming up with a lead generation marketing strategy that is going to get you off of having to be in this buying leads mode. Because as long as I'm in this lead purchasing mode, no matter what industry I'm in, then my business rises and falls based on the quality of that supplier. And that's just because leads for a direct salesperson, whether you're in insurance, real estate, or anything else, is literally, that's the lifeblood. That's the heart of your business. And so that is a lot of responsibility that you're outsourcing. And that's sort of why TW3 is designed the way it is we believe that the best gift we can give any of our clients, ourselves, or anyone else is the tools and the training to be able to generate leads for ourselves. And so in the real estate business, how do you get in front of more people? Well, there's a couple strategies I want to show you. And it all comes, this goes into, what Gary was talking about Monday night, keeping that calendar full. That means having appointments, more appointments. The more appointments you have, the more showings you have, the better opportunity you're going to have for success. So how do I do that? Well, there's a couple tools and there's a couple strategies I want to give you here, okay? And the first one is, let's talk about how do I engage a cold market? In other words, there's people out there in my market that potentially would want to buy real estate, but I don't know if they want to or not. And so I'm going to first show you just a push marketing strategy. And there's two types of marketing I want to give you real quick. There's push marketing and there's pull marketing. Push marketing is when I use things that are disruptive. When I'm sending you a cold text out of the blue and you don't know who I am. When I am sending you a voice, something shows up on your voicemail and you never heard from me. When you get a marketing piece thrown right in front of you, that's sort of push. I'm pushing a message out to you. Now, pull marketing is where I have put ads and I have put banners and I have put search engine keywords and stuff so that when you are out there actively looking for something, you run across my content. And then I'm pulling you in. I'm giving you a little bit of information, and then you want more information. Then click here and I'll send it to you. When you click there, it's like it's asking for your name, number, and email address so I can send it to you. And that's how I'm capturing. So I'm pulling you in, and once I've captured that lead, I can start. So when we start with a new client, we always teach them the pull marketing method first. Our steps 1 through 6 is a pull marketing method for you members who are on here today. That's where we're showing you how to create ad copy, how to post it in social media and on LinkedIn, or that's social media, Craigslist, and all these other different places. And it's clickable. It pulls them in. You capture it, and then you send information out. So I want to show you a push method first. This is where you're going to use something like a bulk texter. And this is we have, and matter of fact, the email or the text you got here is from my cold texter. In other words, I've pulled you guys into a opt-in form at some point and said, hey, if you would like to get alerts when I'm training, then put your information in here. And so you're on my list. And so now I just sent you a text. Well, we also, I've pulled you into getting that list. But here's the thing. I could, for instance, I know Miss Spelling Bee's on here today. She's out in San Antonio, Texas. I could say, hey, I want to send this live stream right now, this message that I'm having this live stream to everyone in San Antonio, Texas that has this income level, that has this credit rating, that has this payoff on their mortgage, that has, all kinds of different demographical filtered, scrubbed information, demographically filtered against all of these filters, scrubbed against the do not call list so I don't get in trouble. And I send them this cold text. Now, that is a push marketing method. I pulled you guys. I got your list. So the way we're engaged is you sort of got pulled into an opt-in, and then I was sending out. So this is not necessarily a cold message that was sent out to you. But once you get that list, which we give you, you can put in your texter as a realtor. We're talking about real estate in this instance. You send them out a cold text. You have to have something to offer them. And so one of the strategies we teach in push marketing is what's called incentivized marketing. In other words, I'm going to send out a text to everyone in San Antonio that says, hey, right now, there are houses that are 5,000 square foot right now that are selling for $85 a square foot. If you'd like more information, if you're in the market or know someone, click here. And so they click there and they go to this landing page that I've created. And when that landing pages show up, maybe it's a video of me, maybe it's a video I've had made for me through someone at Fiverr or something else. And it says, hey, right now, as you know, the market is gone crazy. It's incredible. Most houses are selling for anywhere from $105, $110, even $120 dollars per square foot. Right now, we have some information we'd like to give you that are some houses that you could get a real good deal on, anywhere from $85 to $90 a square foot. Click here and I send that information out. What I've just done is I've pushed out to a cold market, and that market that I've sent that text to, I've demographically filtered their age, income, credit rating, all that. So I'm not wasting my time with people that couldn't afford to buy a house. I've sent them a link to a landing page. Now I've given them a rational reason, a compelling reason to opt in. So now they're going to give me their name, number, and email address. And once they do that, they have just entered into my CRM, my customer relationship management system. Okay, what's up, greenbacks? What's up? What's going on? And so, and once they have opted into that, I now have them in this sequential thing that I'm going to be sending them out. So the first thing I have to do is I have to validate the narrative I've just established, which is you're looking for homes. I've got information on homes that could be bought from anywhere from $85 to $90 a square foot when everything else is selling at $110, $120 a square foot. So let me send you that information. Let's talk about it and get back to you. What am I going to send them? I'm going to send them a report from one of my referral marketing partners that collates a list every single 2-3 weeks. I don't know what the series is, but they bring a list together and they say, here's the latest report on homes that you can buy in this zip code and this zip code and this zip code. Now, if they're selling for that, there is a reason. Right? There's always a reason why something, maybe it's a foreclosure. Maybe it's a contract that's gone bad and they've got to get out from under. Maybe it's a banking thing. Who knows what the issue is, but there's always an issue. But the report, no, the point is I have information on homes that you can get for this right now. Give me your information and I'll get to you. All I've done is incentivize them. And by the way, by giving them that information from my referral marketing partner, I just got paid. I just got paid whether they buy any real estate from me or not. I just got paid for sending out that report. Okay. So I send out that report. Now, what am I going to do in my CRM? They're in my CRM. They've opted in. The next sequence I'm going to send out the very next day is, hey, I sent you that report. What did you think? What information did you get? Was it of any value? Let's have a conversation. And so all I'm doing is I'm giving them the information. I'm asking them, do you have any questions about it? And inevitably, they're going to have questions. Yeah, I got it, but there was only one home. Well, let's open up a conversation. Yeah, every 2 or 3 weeks, there's new homes that come on the market. Let me give you a little, Mr. and Mrs. Client, let me give you a little backstory on here. Normally these homes are this, or normally these homes are this, or normally. In other words, I have just created a lead through a narrative that incentivized them to give me their information. I validated that narrative by actually being able to follow up on it. As my wife calling in, so let me tell her, I can't talk right now. I'm on a live stream. Hold on a sec. Can I call you later? Boom. So anyway, I could put her on the live, let her chat. But anyway, but that is how I would generate a lead in real estate. That's just one method through push marketing. Okay. So there's a lot of steps there, but here's the deal. Sending out that text message that I just showed you literally would cost you less than $30. And if I'm dialing 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 people, once I sharpen my message, once I understand my market, I can sharpen that message and I can start generating some leads way cheaper than I'm going to be able to buy individual leads, because they're $25, $50 when you're selling these, buying these leads from these all web companies and all of these lead resellers. And so, yes, there's a little more sweat equity invested in this, but once you get good at this craft, you're able to generate unlimited leads, as many as you want, for pennies on the dollar. And like Greenbacks was saying Monday night, the loot is in the list. You start building your list. You start creating a list of leads. You're going to, I mean, as my uncle says in the South, a blind hog find an acorn every once in a while. You don't even be having to be in the right market. You're just going to trip over a sale occasionally. That's the whole point. So that's how I would generate, to answer that person's question on how can I use your system, Terry, to generate real estate leads. That's one method. Now, here's another method. We offer what's called a pull method. That was a push method. A pull method is this. I'm going over to social media. I'm going over to Facebook. I'm going over to somewhere. And I am basically creating an ad that's very compelling, that is in front of people that are in the current market. In other words, in their browser, there's cookies there that already said, hey, I've gone on this website and I've gone on this website and I've gone on this website. I'm looking for homes. Okay. And I'm looking for homes in this area. So I go to Facebook and I say, hey, put this ad in front of people in San Antonio, Texas that are looking for homes between this. I mean, I set the whole thing up, and then I'm coming up with a very compelling ad copy that maybe shows a house that's, 3,500 square feet for $180,000. And I go, oh my word, let me look at that. And look at that. And then it comes to a video saying, hey, I am able to get houses here for $80 to $85 a square foot for other people. Fill out your information here. I'll send you information. Here again, I've pulled them into the same thing. I was using another engagement tool to push them in. Now I'm pulling, but now it's very, very advantageous here, and it's more expensive in this model because Facebook charges a premium for these ads, but you're going to be able to pull them in, capture those leads, and you have the same conversation, the same illustration. But those are two different engagements. But see, here's the thing. The reason I like doing that is because I can create one sales funnel, and then the only thing I'm changing is on the front end, which engagement tool I'm using to pull them over. So I hope that answered our real estate question. I know I've got some people on the day. So do you guys on the live stream have any questions you want me to facilitate or answer for you? Be more than happy to. Good to see everyone. Smiling Mike's on. Good to see you, brother. Thomas, welcome to the TW3 family. I hope you're getting in and able to set up your funnel and everything that's going on there in the back office. So I hope that's going well for you. Miss Spelling Bee. We got Miss Spelling Bee coming on Monday night, this coming Monday night, 9 p.m. She's going to be talking about what do we say to ourselves, our internal dialogue. So that's going to be really good. Good. Thomas says, I'm working on things. Good. So I know this was a late notice. I just sort of sent that text out and got you guys sort of unprepared, I know. But last night was the one I sort of advertised, hey, I'll be going live Thursday night. And then the text didn't go out. Good to see you, brother. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, if we don't have any questions, I just wanted to hit that for you guys that have real estate clients. Here's a training video that you can sort of get them out there and show them these tools just one more way in a strategy, a real world strategy that's working, that you can show them how we're using our tools, the referral marketing products in our referral marketing package. that it's from our referral marketing partners. That's what RMP stands for, about 3 different things. But here's how you use all of these moving components and parts to develop a system that's going to be able to generate as many leads as you want. Miss Spelling Bee says, can this model be applied to other verticals? Absolutely. Absolutely. I use this exact same thing, Miss Spelling Bee, and that's Lori Brown, to generate leads and for insurance. I'm no longer a licensed insurance agent, but I generate leads all the time for the insurance world because I'm paid $15 to $25 per lead. And all I'm doing is just selling the leads off, and I'll have a report. I've got a video. This is what we're able to do. You might be overpaying as much as 30%. There's no obligation. Just fill out your information. Everything's done online, blah, blah, blah. So the first thing I'm doing in that video that I'm driving them to is I'm selling them on opting in, and I'm selling them on fill this out. Don't be afraid to fill this out because this is what it's going to do, and it's going to save you some money. Well, when they fill that form out, as you know, whether they buy insurance or not, I just got paid. So absolutely. Thank you, Greenbacks. Changing a blog page to an ad. Is that a question, Thomas, that you want me to facilitate? How to change a blog page to an ad? 493 leads came in yesterday. Gary Green is on here, and he uses our system, as many of you know. And that's just the power of how to do it. So, okay. Thomas, can you put in your first, what I know it's .terrywilson3.net, but what's the name or word or letters in front of that .terrywilson3.net, and I'll go straight to your site and I'll illustrate for everyone on here right now how to do that. You'll send that to me. I will answer that question for you. Okay, cool. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Makes it so much easier when, yep, I'm copying that right there. So let me go over here real quick and let's see, let me make sure first I'm logged in. Okay, I am logged in. So let me put that in front right there, and then I'll pull it up. It says you are already logged in. All right, let me get over there from the back way. I can't go through the front as the admin here. So give me just a second, guys. I'm pulling up Thomas's site here for him so that we can show him how to do that. And this would be a good training for anybody that would be interested later on as well. Okay. Going over there now and logging in and going there. Make sure I put that in right. So I don't see it pulling up, Thomas. Try it again here. Okay. All right. I must be misspelling something here, Thomas. Let me try it one other way. You didn't happen to change the name of your site or anything, did you? If you did that, that might be the reason why I can't pull it up. Let me try it over here. Search it this way. There's another way. All right. I'm looking, Thomas. Sorry. Okay, I'm pulling up a bunch of Thomases now. Thomas, here you are. I got you. All right. You're a sales rep and trainer, it looks like. Okay. And I'm going to go view your site. Yeah. Okay. All right. I've got you pulled up now. Sorry, Thomas. Just took me a minute. Old guy Be patient with me. That's why I hire all these young guys to do this for me. All right. I must be misspelling something. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. You're funny, misspelling, baby. Very funny. Okay. So let's go over here and you see, what's your question now? You're wanting to change your front page. So let me show you how. Let me see if I can get you over here real quick. Let's see here. Which one? Desktop. Can you see my, make sure, nope, you can't see it there. Let's see if you can see it here. Let me go over here and change this so you can see my desktop real quick. Is it going to let me change this in the middle of a, I don't know if it's going to let me here. Oh, let's try this. Desktop, Google Chrome, boom. Okay. You guys should be able to see my desktop now. And this is Thomas's site. Good looking site here. And so I'm going to, let's make sure I didn't move that out of the screen or anything here. Alrighty. Okay, so to change your home page here, all you have to do now, you don't want to show your CC1, 2, and apply and stuff like that, and that's all handled through your menu options. If you in your back office, let me just show you something real quick, Thomas. In your back office, so you know where all this is at. This is in step 2. So what you're wanting to look at is in your training module, sales rep and trainer, right there. What you want to do is go to step 2 right here. Set up your blog presence. That's where you want to be at, because then once you get in there, it's going to go into setting up the name, creating pages, creating posts, header menu layout, and all of that. So it's going to give you a much more in-depth study of what I'm going to be able to do just in a few moments. But I'll show you how to do it. It's not that difficult once you learn. I mean, it's like anything else. Learning it's a pain in the butt, but once you got it, you got it. So if I go back up here to visit site, and if I'm wanting to change like this page to be my ad copy, all I've got to do is go up under customize right here. And then when I go to this area right over here, it's going to ask for my homepage settings. I can set it to static page instead of blog, because right now it's set up to the blog page. And then what do I want it to be? I could just say, make it this ad copy right here. So if you got an ad copy right there, boom, there is now that right there. Okay. Some other things you could do to clean it up, take out all of that stuff right there. So that has to do with your home page and your design option and layout right there. So that site layout options, you can go there and make it a narrow layout or wide layout. I can make it wide, so it's a little bit bigger. And then one of the things I would do, I think is called, I would not have sidebars, because that just takes care of all that nonsense right there. Okay, so I would do that. These are just options I would recommend. You can go back and change any of this. And then right up here, you need to clean up your menus. Okay, and that means you got to start a menu. So I would just create a menu and say top menu, so I know what that menu is, and make that menu my primary menu, and then go next. And then I would start adding menu items. And so my menu item might be, if I've got a page created called About Me, then you could create a page and put it in there. But here's all the pages you've created thus far. Okay, so maybe just welcome to TW3. You could put that right there and you add it. And so it would show up right over here. Okay. Right now you're seeing it right there. And by the way, if I don't want it to say welcome like that, I could just call that home. It's not going to do anything as far as the name of that page. But what that does is it takes all of this stuff out as well, so you don't have all of these other options, because once I hit publish, you're going to see it cleans it up pretty well. So it takes all this, see how, and then you just show, because the thing is, if you show pages that they can get to without clicking here, why click here? If I can skip a video, why would I watch the video? So that's the reason why you always want, this is basically setting up a funnel. So you need to watch step 2, you need to watch step 4, but that should help you on that. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So, all right, guys. Did we answer questions today? Anything else about lead generation? Anything else about lead generation? If not, hey, by the way, you members that know I didn't mention this in the mastermind Wednesday night. This is the hardest $100 I've ever earned. And I'll tell you how I earned it. I won my contest, put on 6 pounds of muscle in the last 2.5 months, and I won the contest. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining out and hanging out. And if you got realtors and real estate clients that are looking for ways of generating leads, here's a training that you can send to them. I hope this helps. Talk to you guys later. Yeah, I can do that before I jump off. Michael's asking a question real quick. Send me your first letters in your what's before .terrywilson3.net, Michael, and I'll look at it for you real quick before I jump off. Be more than happy to get back here. I can, while you're doing that, I can look it up here too. Let's see here. I'll go back here in the dashboard as well. And look, let's see here. Go to users. Look up Michael real quick. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Can't spell. Hush, Miss Spelling Bee. She busts my chops all the time about that. I love it. Like an older sister or younger sister or sister. All right, here we go. Oh, no, that's a different. Okay, here we go. I got you. You don't have to send it in. All right, let's go to view. So I'm going there. All right. And so, right. Okay. So I can tell you a couple suggestions I would make, Michael, and let's pull you up real quick. A couple suggestions I would make is your blogs don't have image. Let me get over here so you can see what I'm talking about here. Let's see here. Boom. Okay. Your blog doesn't have images. Now, if you want your homepage to be a blog, which you probably do, you need to make images there and put images in there. So let me, I'm going to put one in there just because I got one on file just to show you how that works. But you definitely want to go back and replace this. So let's see this first one right here. What is right versus easy? Well, which I love that title. So you click on that and you've got a blog set up right there. Okay, you've already got to do what is right. Okay, perfect. So we've already got something here. We just got to add that on the front end. So on your homepage, you see all of these graphics because right now all you're seeing is text. So that would be the first thing I would recommend changing. And so all we have to do is go into your dashboard right here. And then I would go under post, all post. Okay, you see right there, I'm going to go on edit. And then right here, it says featured image. You don't have a featured image, so you just got to add that. And you've already got that in your library, so I don't even have to arbitrarily put anything. I can actually put the actual video you were using. It's a good looking man right there. So boom, right there. And then I just want to make sure this is not being squashed or anything. Okay, which I don't think it is. Boom, boom, boom. So set as featured image. And when I do that, here's what happens through the power of the internet, nothing between our ears. What should happen if we're holding our mouths correctly and all the stars are aligning is we can go back out here to the front of the site. And then what happened? And let's go visit site. And now you see on the front end right here, you got this image. So you just need to do the same thing for every blog post, is go back and add a featured image. And that way, if your blog is going to be your homepage, which is cool, that's a very great way of designing your layout, then you've got some images up here, because images are going to be much more powerful than just a bunch of text. So I hope that helps. All right. All right. Any other questions, comments, or snide remarks? Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Yes. Greenbacks, $4,000 working our call center this week at TW3. And how did he do it? He's filling up his calendar. And how is he filling up his calendar? He's using these tools and these strategies that we show to just drive traffic. Activity drives results. This isn't, as we say many, many times, this is not a magic pill, thrill, lotion, or potion. You can't just rub your checkbook 5 times and you wake up a millionaire. But if you use these tools the way we show you, we guarantee results, 90 days. But you just got to, why does people not use the tools? Because there's always some sort of technical hurdle that they got to overcome, some learning that they got to overcome. There's always something, because learning is not, it's not fun, it's not easy, but it is so rewarding once you develop and sharpen skill sets. But it's so uncomfortable. It's just like me. Losing weight and getting better in health is not fun. It's a commitment. I'm an hour and a half a day and coming home hurt and in pain. But boy, am I so thankful that looking back, I took the time. And this is the same thing. So just to get in the gym and work it out. Is there a regular time for the trainings? We only offer live trainings on a regular basis, Thomas, to elite members. You have to be an elite member, and we have a mastermind training on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. For our other memberships, they can come out Monday night and ask questions. And of course, I do improv live Q&As like this. But it's not on a regular basis or a regular schedule. But the only thing we've got that's regular is our masterminds. So we allow our trainers, that's why it's called a sales rep and trainer, or plus rep and trainer, or elite rep and trainer, to shoulder some of that. So yeah, but we offer that Monday night and then Wednesday night for our elites. So anyway, thank you and welcome aboard, brother. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got to go to the gym. So talk to you guys later, and thanks. And I'll see you guys Monday night. Hang out. We're going to be there with Miss Spelling Bee. She's got a great training coming up. Talk to you later.